My dad was a Hawkeye football fan. His dad was a Hawkeye football fan. And I bet his dad before him was a Hawkeye football fan. We grew up like most people in Iowa. And Hawkeye sports was something it was just natural for our family to be about it. I remember growing up watching games that would happen here on the TV. I remember Saturdays when we would be working with my dad and the truck door would be open and the radio would be blasting what was happening in this very place. Do you remember your first game? The first game at Kinnick you got to see and experience. You had to park like 5 miles away and then you walked, but as you got closer and closer and closer, it got louder and louder and louder. And the smell of beer and popcorn was in the air, and you handed your little ticket in, and you went around the outer concourse, and you found your section 134. And there before you was this short little tunnel, and you walked up the tunnel. And you saw this, filled with 70,000 screaming fans, players from both sides, coaches, trainers, radio, TV. It was greater and bigger than you ever imagined. That's what Perspectives is. It's a 15-week class on God's heart. And most of us, a lot of us at least, have grown up in the church culture. And we kind of think we know who God is and what He's about. And I just want to tell you that 4 years ago, I took Perspectives, and it opened my eyes to show me that I was a part of something bigger than I ever imagined. And it's radically changed how I see God and read His Word. I'd encourage you to ask yourself the question, how am I going to be a part of what God's doing around the world? And it is not about moving you geographically. The purpose of the class is to show you what our Father's heart is, that you would know Him more deeply and truly than you maybe ever have. Perspectives is not the be-all, end-all, but God is using it. Over 200 classes will meet this spring. Do you want to be a part of what God's doing around the world? Will you be a part? Will you move from here to here?